Hey guys, Ray's Landscaping. So I'm over here at the property that I maintain, and we're gonna burn that burn pile over there today. That's the main goal for being over here today, is get that going, so we can clean all that up. It's a good day to do that. I got a burn permit approved, so it's just a matter of starting a fire. Hey guys, this is Ray's Landscaping. So just another thing that I do in the off season is I do burn piles. People actually pay me to do this, y'all. Now, don't try this at home, kids, for sure. This is pretty dangerous. You got to know what you're doing. And the number one thing, you got to have a machine. You can't start a fire like this and not have a machine. Well, you can, but you might have some problems. But you see how I pushed, I got dirt, and as I walk around it, you'll see, you hear that, man? So it's really hot right here. And see, I got dirt, and I got a big mountain of dirt on the back side. So it can't get away. Now, a fire like this can be real scary, even with a machine. When I first ignited it, it lit up so fast that it spooked me just a little bit. It's easy for it to unnerve you, you know, but pay attention to it. And I've done this plenty of times. You see, I got all the gear it takes to do that. There's a fire starter, a flamethrower right there. But we're gonna let this burn down some, and then what I'll do is I'll start feeding some of this into there, whatever makes sense. And then when I leave this afternoon, I'll dig down deep, you know, and I'll make sure it's all loose dirt all around, and we'll make a mound all the way around that to where it can't come out. And of course, I'll make sure I push some of this wood debris back. But just to give you guys perspective on how big that fire really is, so yeah, not bad at all, y'all. Not bad at all. So I'll probably grab some of these great big pieces right here and set on top. And I probably won't, I know I won't get all this burned today. I'm not even trying to get all of this burned today. But you have to be careful, because you see you got power lines right here. If you build this fire too close to these power lines, it'll burn the power lines. So you got to be real careful about what you're doing. That's why I pushed it back from this pile. That's the burn pile, and this is the feeder. I'm just gonna feed that today. But right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this burn for a minute. I'm gonna grab a couple of these big pieces real quick, and then I'm gonna drop the grapple bucket, hook the brush cutter up, and go over here and cut some for a minute. I just wanted to make sure I got this fire going good and everything. And again, y'all, don't try this at home. If you ain't got no machine and you ain't got no sense, don't do this, man. This is pretty dangerous, y'all. Can be pretty dangerous. And fire, one thing about fire, it's real tricky. So it'll trick you. And I would not have started this fire today if it wasn't calling for 90% chance of rain tomorrow. So that's why I'm over here doing this today. Hey guys, Ray's Landscaping. So I had to hurry up and put the Bobcat up on the trailer. I got a major hydraulic leak somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where. Just shows you that everything is not all fun and games all the time, you know. Wow. It looks like I don't know. It's a big leak though. You see all that fluid? And the thing about it is with a Bobcat, if you run it low on fluid, well, it won't move, number one, you can't load it up. But it's leaking inside the bottom of the case here. So I'm hoping and praying. It doesn't look like it's, I'm hoping and praying. It's such a big leak, y'all, that I believe it's gonna be a busted hose in there. It's gotta be, man, because I put 3 gallons of fluid in it and it done dropped it all out. So yeah, so you know, I know we like to play like a Bobcat, and big equipment is all money, 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 money. Making money, making money, making money. But the reality is, you're gonna have days like this too, where it's a major issue going home. Going home, I didn't get paid. I did about 1.5 hours worth of work, and yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm not sure what it is, where it is, or anything, but I'm gonna go home and take a breather, because I'm so frustrated. I mean, when equipment like this breaks down, it usually costs a bunch of money if you can't fix it yourself. I like to think that I can fix most things myself, but I'm kind of new in the Bobcat world, so this might be something that I can't fix. But I probably can if it's just a hydraulic line. I know I can fix that. So, oh God, it wasn't leaking this morning. Hey guys, okay, so I just got home with the Bobcat, got a little lunch in me, and now we're gonna find out what's wrong, what's leaking on this thing. So you have to undo this bolt right here, and you have to undo this bolt right here, and then this whole thing picks up. So I'm gonna do a little time lapse. Okay guys, so I found where it's leaking at, and it's, I don't know if you can see it, but it's that hose, not this hose. It's one of those fat hose. I'm finna wash it all off. I just sprayed it with some degreaser. I mean, the debris that builds up in this thing is unbelievable, man. So I'm finna get the water hose and just squirt everything off. I'm not gonna use the pressure washer. That looks like the pump, the whole hydraulic pump right there. And it looks like it's busted right there. And I can't see nothing because it's so dirty. But well, I don't know if you can see my hand. My hand is actually touching the hose. That it is right there. That's it right there. I'm not sure where that hose goes. It looks like it goes over to that drive motor over there. And if that's the case, I'm gonna take that fucking track off. Oh man. Well, it is what it is, and I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse while I squirt everything off. I got this this oil eater stuff that it's gonna eat some of the trash, you know. I mean, I just cleaned this thing out about 2 months ago. Okay guys, so of course it's going to be one that goes to the track. It looks like it's the one that goes to the drive motor for this side over here. coming out of the pump right there. I just don't know. I'm gonna have to go do some research on YouTube or something, because the thing about it, I just don't know enough about these things to. But I bet money, I'm going to take this freaking track off over here to be able to pull the hose all the way off. And then it still ain't a guarantee. Oh, man. Ugh. Well, you got to be thinking though that you got to be thinking that if you take the track off, then you're going to have to fix it here. There won't be no loading it on the trailer or nothing then, and not without having to put the track back on. Man, I think I'm just gonna, I might want to just pay somebody to do this, dude, because this right here is going to be ugly. Ugly. You can't see nothing either. Where the hell does that one go? I don't know where it goes. It goes straight to the drive motor. Yep. So that track's going to have to come off. And if you can't get up in there, if that track's going to come off, then I need to adjust. I need to maneuver the machine into a little better spot than here. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it alone for tonight. Do a little research online and see what it's gonna take. This is Ray, and I'll get back with you guys.